New websites struggle to get traffic. If you have money, it's easy. All you have to do is find the best ad platform where your target audience is and just pay for ads. But if you don't have money, where can you find free traffic sources? Hey everyone, I'm Patel, and today I'm going to break down the best free traffic sources for new websites. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. So let's dive right in. The first best free traffic source, YouTube. Look, it's the second most used search engine. I've grown my channel organically to over 490,000 subscribers and almost 1 million monthly views in less than 3 years. So you're probably wondering, how can you get free traffic from YouTube? Well, if you're gonna do YouTube, you gotta upload videos. When you upload videos, the best thing you can do is in the first 24 hours that your video hits, promote it as hard as possible. I'm not talking about paid ads. I'm talking about tell your friends about it, ask them to share it, ask them to like the video, leave a comment. Even when you're recording your videos, ask people to leave a comment. For example, when I record a video like this, I may ask a question such as, have you ever uploaded a YouTube video? If you have, leave a comment with yes. If you haven't, leave a comment with no. The biggest thing with YouTube's algorithm is how well does a video do in the first 24 hours? And that's just not view count, but it's also engagement. Another thing you can do on YouTube is tell people that, hey, I got a checklist or a cheat sheet on my website. So when you have a website and you're creating these YouTube videos and you tell people to go to a specific URL on your site, you'll find that people will manually type that in and you'll get free traffic to your website. I've done that in the past. It works extremely well. Just don't use it with every single video that you create because then it'll get burned out, but do it when you have something amazing to offer for free. The second source of traffic that you can get is by offering a free Udemy course. According to SimilarWeb, Udemy gets over 68 million visitors a month. That's a lot of traffic. The cool thing about people that are on Udemy is they're always looking to learn new things. You can give away a free course, all the PDFs, the workbooks, the checklists, the downloadables, and host them on your site. That way, people from Udemy will then go over to your site. It's a great way. Plus, those people are super engaged. When someone watching a 5, 10, 20, 30-minute video on Udemy and they're learning, you bet that when they go over to your site, they're much more likely to convert because they're super engaged. You're building amazing connection, amazing rapport with them. You're also building the trust. That's going to help also convert those visitors into customers as well. The third traffic source I have for you, podcast tours. You're probably wondering, podcast tours? I don't want to put a podcast on my website. I'm not telling you to go out there and create your own podcast. But there's a lot of other podcasts out there that do interviews with other people. Look for all those podcasts. You can look at the iTunes store. You can look at Google because Google now indexes podcasts. Search for ones that interview a lot of other people. Pitch them to be on their show and talk about what you can offer to their audience that'll be valuable. Now, during your interview, make sure you share your URL, your website, and give them something for free that they can get on your website. So that way they have to go to your site. It gives them a reason versus just being like, I'm too lazy to type in the URL. But when you give them something really good, they'll go to your website and you'll start converting all those podcast listeners into visitors, and that'll turn into email addresses, consulting calls, and even sales for your products or services. The fourth traffic source, Pinterest and Tailwind tribes. So, you've all seen Pinterest. They're publicly traded now. They're really huge. And when you're on Pinterest, you want to get a ton of pins because the more pins you have, the more attention it draws and the more people that'll be coming to your site in the long haul. So here's what I want you to do with Pinterest. I want you to look for boards with already 20 pins on them each. If you look for boards that already have 20 pins, you're likely to do better using this strategy. Then you'll need to add some images, and you can create them on canva.com for free and point those images to your best blog articles. Now when you do this, that image has to be related to your blog article. I can't just post up dog images on Pinterest and say, hey, check out my marketing articles. That's not going to work. But if it's relevant, it will work. Then you'll need to subscribe to Tailwind's free trial account, no credit card required. And the next step is you want to click Find a Tribe tab and start looking for tribes within your niche. You just have to type in keywords and you'll find tons of them. And all you have to do is share the best content from other members in these tribes. and then others will start sharing yours too. By doing this, you'll start seeing more and more pins. That'll get you a higher chance of getting more people to your own site. It works super well. The key to doing this is you want to share 30 to 50 pins a day. That'll allow you to do really well, and here's a trick. Tailwind allows you to schedule them, so that way you don't have to do them all at once. The fifth traffic source, hosting virtual summits. Pick a really specific topic, in other words, you want a niche, for your event. Because if you don't have a niche, everyone's already doing conferences on marketing or pets or whatever it may be. Like if you're gonna do one on marketing, don't just pick SEO, you can pick a whole event just on link building or a whole event on Facebook, social media shares or whatever it may be. So when you get super specific, you're much more likely to do better. Then package it in a way that makes it really interesting. For example, if I was doing it for just say Facebook, I would do it for Facebook organic reach and then offer PDF action guides, templates, swipe files, checklists, cheat sheets. All this will allow people to be like, oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. Let me put in my email, join, tell other people about it. Then you decide about the format. Should it just be crash courses, interviews, slideshow presentations? How long will it be? Will there be live Q&A? Once you figure that all out, you'll have your format, or you can do a mix of little everything, to be honest, and have different speakers. And before you host your event, start building relationships with other influencers and have them as guests. But when they're there as a guest, make sure they also push this out to their list and tell other people about it, because it'll help give them more press as well. And of course, you're using everyone that's pushing it. You're getting this master list and you're promoting each and every single speaker, which helps them as well. And when you do this virtual event, you want to make sure that people can go to your website for the files, the cheat sheets, the videos, the recordings. This will help get more people to your site. Make sure you also have a funnel, because when these people go to your site, you want to make sure that you're selling on more stuff, because once someone's engaged for hours in your virtual summit, there's a really good chance that you can upsell them into the recorded version of that event. You can even upsell them into other products or services that are related to that event. Now keep in mind, I told you when you're doing a virtual event, you need to pick a niche, but that niche also needs to be related to the products and services that you sell. Because if it's not related, you're not gonna do that well. The sixth free traffic source, Facebook groups. Facebook reported during their second quarter earnings call that 200 million users are members of meaningful groups. These are also communities that people are participating in day-to-day interactions with other Facebook members. That number has basically doubled from the previous year. Because of privacy concerns, Facebook is shifting their focus from its traditional public news feeds to more private experiences through groups. That's what they said during May 2019 during the F8 conference. So that just means Facebook groups is a huge potential for you to get more traffic from. What I want you to do is start sharing other people's content within the group. I want you to participate and engage by leaving comments, help other people out, answer their questions. And then once you do this for a while, and when I mean a while, I'm talking about a few weeks straight, then start posting articles and videos related to the stuff that you're producing. This will drive people to your website. If it's a video, in that video, you'll be talking about how people can download a cheat sheet or an ebook when they go to a specific URL to your site. That indirectly will also drive more traffic to your website. Remember, Facebook wants people to stay on their platform, so the articles won't do as well as videos. But if you're using videos, you need to make sure you're telling people where they can go on your site to get the extra goodies. That's how you're going to get that free traffic from Facebook. All right, so I know I just went over a lot of tactics and you're probably overwhelmed. If you need someone to do it for you, you can just check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital. But here's what I want you to do. Just take one of those tactics and implement what you've just learned. If you do that, you're much more likely to succeed. You don't have to do all of them right away. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.